Welcome to the Don't Let That Go Over Your Head podcast, starring Q the Boss.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Don't Let That Go Over Your Head podcast. They call me Q the Boss. Listen, today I had to bring her back. We had so much fun the other day on the last week's episode that I had to bring Miss Lady Mellis in the building.
Hey, everybody.
Listen, she killed it last week, so I said, you know what? Let's do another episode. Let's have some fun. Today, me and Miss Mel are going to talk about what do you bring to the table?
Hey, well, thank you for having me back. Hi, everybody. I'm Mel. Please follow me at Sarriette Events. That is SARRIETTE_events. It's French. So thank you. Please follow me and like. Thank you for having me on your show again. You said something about like she killed it last week and we had to bring her back. I mean, there's no killing it if you're just being yourself. I'm just being myself.
I love it.
There's no faking it. If you're authentic and you're being yourself, it is what it is. You like me, it is what it is. You don't agree with what I'm saying is because you're lying to yourselves.
Ooh.
Don't lie to yourselves, ladies.
Do you think
I'm going to keep it 100.
Do you think a lot of people do that?
Of course.
Okay. And why do you think that is?
Because we didn't get enough hugs as a kid. And when it comes to relationship, because, even though we're saying what we bring to the table, every conversation we're having kind of correlate to love and relationship and marriage and stuff like that. So I can speak for myself. Being grown up in a Haitian home, I'm Haitian. You don't talk about relationships. You don't talk about boyfriends.
Okay.
You don't get a boyfriend.
Okay.
You go to school, you go to church, and you come home. L'église, la caille, l'école, and that's it.
Break it down. L'église is church.
Yes.
La Caille is house.
Uh-huh.
And last one is?
L'école is school. Okay? So those are the three L's. And you don't get to have a boyfriend until you're married. And that's how we are raised in the Haitian household. So with that being said, a lot of us, especially in the Caribbean community or the Haitian community, we don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know how to date. We're delusional as to what we want. We want a husband right away and don't know how to be a wife. We want a husband right away and don't know how to be a wife. Let me repeat that for the people in the back.
Yeah, she said it. But I'm asking this question though. When you hear the term,
yes,
what do you bring to the table? Mm-hmm. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Before we go in there, wait. What do you do for a living? I just want them to know.
Oh, me? Okay, so I am a registered nurse. So that is my main career. I am a registered nurse. I've been in the nursing field since I was 19 years old. Once again, l'église, l'école, la caille. You're either going to be a doctor, an engineer, or a lawyer. I didn't want to be a doctor. So I became a nurse, which is the next best thing, okay?
Yes.
I'm Haitian. You're one of those four things.
Yes.
I love nursing. I love my patients. I just love helping people. I'm a Libra. I'm a nurturer at heart. But outside of that, nursing can make me a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be an entrepreneur. So I started my event planning business. So what I do is I host, I MC, I do catering, I cook, I decorate. I show you a good time. I love to party. That's one of the reasons I said, please follow me at Sarriette Events. He's going to tag me on the post.
Yes.
I'm all about putting a smile on people's faces. Because outside of nursing, I'm really happy when I can see my patients like get healthy and go home. It could be a really sad business also when you have like a patient that like I worked last night and one of my patients died on me.
Wow.
Like, it could be really frustrating. So one of the reasons it's like, if you can bring a smile to somebody's face outside of the nursing, that could be so dark sometimes. I like events, baby showers, weddings. Let's celebrate loves. Let's celebrate life. Please do not celebrate your people like after they're dead.
Yes.
Do not come to my funeral crying and bringing me flowers.
Yes.
Where were you?
Yes.
Where were you when I was trying to kick it with Q? Were you following me? Were you giving likes? Were you giving support? No. Now you want to cry at my... Anybody that cries at my funeral, kick them out.
I said
Take them out.
There's 3 types of people crying at a funeral.
Yeah.
Ones that's crying because they wish they spent more time with you. Mm-hmm. Ones that's crying because they spent a lot of time with you. And a third person is the person that's crying for attention because they want people to feel sorry for them at your funeral.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But we see that a lot.
Yeah, we see that a lot.
We see that a lot.
I want to be celebrated, and that's why I encourage people to celebrate your loved ones now, please. Okay, don't cry at my funeral. So going back to let's not like drift off too much. What do we bring to the table? That's what we're talking about today.
Get it a little tighter.
So are you gonna answer first or what?
No, I want you to answer first.
Oh, I
come up with the mic a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't want it too low.
I'm a little tall. I'm a big girl. Okay, how's that?
Yeah, but if you want to make it, bring the mic stand closer.
Okay.
No, the whole stand, so you don't feel. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. How's this?
There we go.
Very good. All right. So, what do I bring to the table? Me personally, we were saying earlier, like I am the whole table.
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 Okay.
I am. So let me explain that because I'm the type of person. Outside of just, what I do, my career, I'm very ambitious and I'm also very curious and intelligent. So me saying that I bring the whole table is that I feel personally that I'm very self-sufficient. I'm the type of person that buys something off Amazon, like a bookshelf. I don't care if it takes me 5 days.
To put it together?
To put it together, I will put it together.
What that mean?
That I will try.
What is that?
That means I'm very self-sufficient. I'm not saying I'm so independent that I won't ask for help. Now, if I have the help, I'll ask for the help. But if I don't have the help, I will figure it out. I am very intuitive. I'm very curious. I will look it up. So with that being said, that's also very important to bring to the table. You don't want to say, I bring a lot of things to the table, but you want everything done for you. As a woman, some women want men to come and bring everything to the table and they just show up to eat. What did you bring to the table? Like what is it? Let's say somebody's good, let's say with finances. Let's say he is financially stable and you as a woman, can you manage his finances?
But let me ask you a question, what you just said.
Yeah.
You say you bring a lot to the table.
Yes.
But my question is, the table that we're talking about, who are you making the table for? Yourself or for a man to sit at that table with you?
Me personally, I'm a Libra. I have a table for everyone, including my man, my family, my best friends, my colleagues. You just have different seats at the table.
Who sit at the head of your table though?
My man.
You sure? Are you sure?
My man, if let's say
it's a major word,
he can manage the table or even build the table. Even Jesus himself was a carpenter. He built tables. I don't know the reference here, but what I'm saying is, it's like some men, you have to be like a natural leader. You have to be able to lead, and if you're a leader naturally, you can sit at the head of my table.
I got a question for you though. Me knowing you, I see a leader within itself. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
And do you genuinely believe you can let how do you say the word, let go of that role that's naturally you? Because I feel like you, to me personally, I think you would let somebody drive, but you'll be a passenger seat driver.
I am a passenger seat driver.
You see? Because I think leaders are just naturally who they don't choose to be. It's just who you are.
Yes.
So you believe that you can, like, quote unquote, submit and allow a man to lead you?
I honestly think every woman for the right man can submit. Okay, but I use this phrase or this word very, differently. I don't like the word submit because every time women or strong, independent women think of the word submit, we think of, do as you're told, don't answer, don't talk back to your husband, don't have an input, go sit in the corner, go take care of the kids, and that's it. That's how it was brought up to us, especially in the church.
Agreed.
Oh, the woman must submit to his man. The man is the man of the house, and this and that, which is great. Which is, I honestly, I love it.
Okay.
I love it. But then again, when the Bible was written,
here we go.
Okay, let's be honest.
I don't know.
Okay, pray for me. When it was written by men.
Wow.
Not women, men.
Wow.
And way back when rent was $0.
Okay.
And the women stayed home in the little hut. The man went and got a sheep, and all she had to do was make bread and make sheep stew. That's all we had to do. But now we have mortgages to pay.
Bills.
We have bills. We have a car note. We have insurance. We have phone. It's not the same. I don't mind submitting, but don't think like if I'm working a 12-hour shift, I'm working 6 days a week like you, that the house is going to be spotless all the time. I don't have the time.
I agree.
I'm not lazy.
I agree.
I just don't have the time. So please, like, would use the word submit. Like, be reasonable.
What does that word mean to you?
It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't like the word.
Why?
Because of the origin of the word, like I said, it means to me how it was. Remember how I was brought up. I was brought up in the church. To me, it was just like the man is the head of the household. You do what they say and you follow, and it's almost like you follow blindly. As a leader myself, I love to lead, and as a leader, you need to be able to follow also, and you need to be able to inspire your followers. I don't mind following, but I'm not following nobody off of cliff. I'm not jumping off a cliff with you, sir. Goodbye. Hope you have a parachute. I'm not.
I will say this though. So when you say, here's my question.
Okay.
Would you agree with this statement? Rather, when you see people who don't have a lot of money, do they overcompensate and buy material things because they don't have a lot of money?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so here's my next question.
Absolutely.
Okay, here's my next question. When you see people who are, let's say, quote unquote, have a Napoleon complex.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do they
I dated one of those.
But they overcompensate for the fact that they're short, right?
Yeah, of course.
Would you say women who make money overcompensate as a competitional thing because of my money? I can stand next to a man. Do you think that, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying in most cases, do you think that most women are like that?
Okay, hold on. Define money. I think we use the word money loosely.
I think most people say they have money when they just make money.
Okay, I was about to say, define money to me. A hairdresser can have money. If she's out here doing 10 lace fronts a day and it's like $500 a pop for a lace front, she's making money. Whereas as a registered nurse, I don't make as much money as the hairdresser.
Maybe.
We have nail techs that's doing nails for celebrities for $1,000 a pop for Cardi B. And as a nurse, registered nurse with a freaking degree, with freaking school loans that I cannot pay, I don't make that in a day as a registered nurse. So define money to me. Then I can better answer. What's money?
So when you take
like 6 figures or more, or like you're paying your bills? What are we saying?
I believe that a lot of women that have careers,
Okay.
they believe that they are equivalent to men because of their economics. I'm just saying from my stance of what I see.
Because we remember that's why I said define money, and this is the key word you said. They have careers.
That's all relative.
So guess what? Nothing was given to us. We had to go to school.
Nothing
we
was
had
given
to
to
earn
us either.
degrees. We had to work hard. Nothing was handed to us. I've been in places with certain men that they just graduated, or they would literally just became RNs like a year ago, and I've been in the nursing field for 15 plus years, and they make more money than me because they are men.
Well, okay.
I have to work hard to get where I am in my career.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Would you say I'm very humble or am I arrogant?
You personally?
From your experience with dealing with me.
No, you're very humble.
Very humble,
You're
okay.
very humble. I will say that.
But most men in my position, would they be as humble as me?
No.
So my question
They're very
is...
flashy. They're very in your face. I got money. I get bitches.
Watch
B-words.
yeah.
Sorry. B-words.
Yeah. So watch this though. With the narrative, okay? The reason why I'm leading you somewhere, because I'm going to land the plane.
Okay.
When you sit down and evaluate most men that make money, they do it with an intent on taking care of their family. I would say there are a lot of egotistical earning men because a lot of them probably was corny growing up. So they probably was corny, so now they making money that they're very arrogant.
No women.
They didn't get no girls.
They didn't get no girls.
But now the girls that didn't look their way want to look their way, so they take advantage of them.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like get back in a sense.
Twisting their head up. Their head's getting big.
So now my next question is, what I'm seeing with a lot of women who earn, the first thing they do is stand on is their economics, their titles, and their position to stand by the side of a man. And I find it to be funny because it's like, I get some women, and as soon as you meet them, they automatically talk about what they got going on.
Okay, that's fine. When you meet that Instagram model that got her boobs done in Miami, got her ass from Colombia, her butt from Colombia, got her waist from DR, what is the first thing you see or you think of when you see her?
Me?
Her body.
No, you first thing I see?
A
person that's expensive.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So you automatically see that this person, her aesthetics is her priority. She has to look good. And not only did she already spend the money to look this good. Okay, well, that's fine.
Highly insecure.
Not only did she spend the money to look this good, now she has to maintain it. Now she has to get these little freezer rub things that they do. Now she has to get these injections. Now she has to get these Botox. She is a bill, an extra bill. And a person who is very, quote unquote, sometimes insecure about their body, nobody shaming, get your body done, girl. You look good, girl. Good for you. It's a bill. You have to maintain it, okay? I don't care what nobody says. I am a nurse. I know how biology works. You will get wrinkled and get saggy. I am so sorry that the doctor didn't tell you that. When you hit about 50 and 60, your body's not going to look the same. So guess what? You have to eat good. You have to go to the gym, and you have to maintain your body. You have to take vitamins. You have to do these sculpting things. And that is a bill for a man in yourself. Okay? So let's think about that. So as you meet that specific woman, you already know this is like her lifestyle. She has to maintain that lifestyle. She has to maintain her boobs. She has to maintain her looks. So when you meet me or somebody who is successful, you already know, like, she's career driven.
Okay.
She talks about her money. She talks about her success because that's who she is. She had to work hard. Just like she has to work hard on her body and her aesthetics and her lace front, I have to work hard and talk about my business, my career, and what I've been doing. And that's what I'm selling. I'm selling my smarts to you and what I've done, just like she's selling her body and letting you know, like, this is, I care about how I look. I care about a certain lifestyle, and you need to maintain that.
So my question,
what's wrong with that?
When you take most, okay, if you say on a 1 through 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how many people do you know that's married?
Me personally?
Yes.
3.
So 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10 of the people I personally know are married.
Okay, so now my next question is, out of the 3 that you say you know out of 10, are there supermodel women these men are married to?
No.
So what I'm getting at is, I think with our culture, we look at celebrities and we evaluate them to be regular humans. Every person I know, for the most part, that's married, they usually marry a very average woman.
What do you call average? Tell me what you call average.
When you know, I'm talking about a woman that is ideal supermodel. A lot of those women get penis, but they don't get marriage.
Okay. So what has changed? If you think about back in the 2000s, early 2000s, when you have people like Aaliyah, and you have, like, to me, Aaliyah had no tits and a flat butt, but she was, like, worshipped. Like, that was the thing back then. And I feel like every generation or every 10 years, something is the next it things.
No, I just think that right now that more women, they don't value themselves without the aesthetics. I genuinely believe that Aaliyah was more respected because Aaliyah is more of a wife type of woman. I think the woman that you see with all the aesthetics,
extra stuff, yeah,
they're usually the sleep with woman. Because every time I keep watching these women, let's just say all of these women that you see that have all of these body parts, they never have a ring. They always have men who are tricking on them for the ideal look, right, for them, but they don't marry these women.
But this is what they showcase off the bat. So why am I being, how you say that, looked like a certain way? Because I'm showcasing my smarts. I'm letting you know that, listen, if you come this way, like, I bring the table. Like, I got you. I bought it at IKEA.
Yeah.
It took me 5 days, but I put it together. You don't have to do so much work. I got my shit together. I have my home. I have my education. I can cook. I can clean. I could,
But
so what's the problem?
Submit.
I don't like that word. Can we just throw that word away?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay, anybody in the comment, can you comment what is a synonym for the word submit? Maybe I just don't like the word submit.
Okay.
Can we look to see what is a synonym to the word submit, or what is another way to explain to me what the word submitting to a man is?
Let me ask you a question.
Because it's okay to be ignorant. I'll say that I'm ignorant.
Watch this. We got men in the studio, but stay with me. Watch this.
Okay.
Would you say that somebody said yield?
Yield?
Yield. Right? But watch this.
Driving on the Bell Parkway? What am I yielding to?
No, but watch this. You look at men. Would you say more women are attracted to taller men or shorter men?
Taller men.
But we're not out here blowing out our knees, getting surgery to make sure that we have this. Hold on, let me finish my point. Let me finish my point.
Okay.
We're not out here doing these surgeries to give ourselves a look because of our insecurity. If a guy is under height value, right, 5'9" is the average, 5'10", and we say this is the average man's height. If a man hasn't gotten himself to that level of height, notice that he's not out here feeling insecure about his height. He learns to deal with it. But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, but with women, if you feel like you are the value because of looks, that mean you are going to lose value fast, because we always know a brand new apple looks good when it's fresh off the tree. But as it ages, right, quote unquote, it goes through its ripe phase, and then eventually it goes through its rotten phase. So what I'm getting at is everything that may look good for the moment won't stay aesthetically.
Okay. I agree with you, but you're saying that, you know, some men are short, you know, whatever, they're not going to go get surgery or whatever. Because, you know, a lot of women, we go get the liposuction, we go get the tummy tuck, we get the weight loss surgery.
That's themselves,
you know, it's not all the time.
Yes, most cases.
Not all. I think there's nothing wrong with doing a self-evaluation and wanting to better yourself. I'm not against surgery or cosmetic surgery. I am not against surgery. Let me tell you, like, my biggest insecurities, believe it or not, are like my teeth. Like, I'll get vulnerable because, you know, everybody thinks I'm so tough or whatnot. Like, I really am insecure about my teeth. And I've went to the orthodontist or whatever, and they told me, like, you could get, you know, Invisaligns, you get braces, but you're wasting your time because I have an underbite. And they said, you need to have jaw surgery. Your bottom jaw is way longer and outer. And we could do it. It'll be wasting your money. After 2 years, they're all gonna reshift, and you're gonna waste your time. So with that being said, I just knew that getting jaw surgery is just gonna change my facial structure. It's just a lot of complications. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm not gonna get braces. I'm gonna get veneers. Guess what? The veneers is like, well, we could give you veneers, but guess what? You need to fix your underbite. How do I fix my underbite? I need to literally get a piece of my jaw out of my face. So that's my biggest insecurity. And I would love to fix it. So it doesn't mean that because I'm unhappy with my teeth that I have no self-esteem. I don't think I'm that bitch. Excuse me, that B word. Because I am. But at this moment, I just have to think smart. You know, cannot afford it. Am I going to spend $20,000 to get my jaws done because my insurance is not going to pay for it? Or can I take that $20,000 and flip it and start a business or buy another house?
Do you believe that... I'm asking this question from my own lens.
Okay.
Do you think that a lot of women that talk like that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm her, I'm him, you don't think that's like overly inflated confidence backed by...
So let me tell you...
Let me say this last statement.
Okay, go ahead.
Overly inflated confidence backed by a high level of insecurity?
I'm going to take your comment, I'm going to put it right here, 1 second. And I'm going to go back to what you were saying about the short men and like how, you know, they don't go out of their way to get taller, they don't go out of their way to get surgery because they whatever. Remember, the pool of men is so small.
Why?
You know that there are less of you and more of us, and that eventually you're going to find a woman that's going to just like, who's really like humble and ready to settle down.
So why
she
women
will
aren't
take
humble?
you as you are, as short as you are, as big as your belly is, as receded as your hairline looking like LeBron.
Look
we
at
will
that.
take you.
Look at that hairline.
We will take you if you're
Where
a
that
good
belly
man.
at?
Not you. Look at my friend over here. Okay, friend. Okay.
No, I'm joking.
But you know, we have to say, we're not gonna say we're gonna settle for the man that's short or the man that has a receding headline and the man that has a big belly. But we are going to settle because there are not enough men, enough straight single men in the world right now. These are the facts. There are not enough straight single males with a mind, how you say that, a right mind, no mental health, no traumas, and no incarcerations, no not being jobless, no not being in the closet, no not having a wife or a wife in another country, because I'm Caribbean. And we all know, ladies, especially in New York, I'm so sorry.
So
you
my
know,
question.
that Jamaican man, you know, he loves you and baby, okay? Baby.
All right, so...
Okay, I get it. But his wife is in Jamaica somewhere with 3 kids.
All right,
Stop
so we're
it.
generalizing people.
Okay.
But we're generalizing people. I'm just saying. Right, but
So we settle for, I don't say for less, but we settle.
But a lot of times,
that's
and I have to be
not
fair,
enough
Mel.
for you to go around.
Listen, when I speak with a level of security. Right? I don't feel like I have to.
Because you have that, because there are, for one of you, there are 10 women that are looking to get to you, Q.
But-
and guess what? Even if you're married, even if you got your shit together, if you have a woman, they will still come after you because we want what she has.
Say that.
Even though we know that he is married.
You just said
what?
There are 10 women that will come after me.
Correct.
But 9 of them aren't even wife material. So hold on. Even though you keep saying that there are so many women comparable to men, there are a lot of women who aren't marriage material. When you look at the girls, right, who have the window wipers out to here, right, their eyelashes out to here,
I wore lashes today
no,
for you,
but I don't think that's bad.
I wore it for you because I don't like lashes.
I don't think they're bad.
Okay, all
right. Let me get that straight.
Let me know.
But
okay,
I'm just using
honest,
this. I'm just using this as an example. Watch this. Stay with me. You take a person who has the eyelashes out to here. They have the fake body parts, right?
I call them wings.
Let's go further.
Because they look like this.
No, but a lot of times when you talk to women, I'm going to be honest with you. When they say they want a particular man, they're not a particular woman that accommodates that particular man. So a lot of times when I talk to women, I'm like, look, there are more women to men. I will admit that. But there aren't enough wives. Because more women that are being created right now are coming from traumatic mothers who are teaching them how to be single. And what they do is they look at a man as only doing something for them to compliment them. Now, I'm being honest with you, that's most women. I'm being fair. Mel, don't make you the standard. Because when you talk about men, I don't make me the standard. Because I know I've hit a certain pinnacle where I hit the SPP. You know what the SPP mean?
What's SPP?
What women want the most, SPP. You know what SPP stands for? Guys on my live. The 1, 2, and 3 things that women want the most. The SPP. I hit the security.
Okay.
I hit the provision.
Protection. Okay.
And I hit the protection.
Okay.
So I can give a woman the SPP, which makes me a high value man, which says that I bring a lot to the table because I hit the 3 requirements of what a woman is looking for. Stay with me. A lot of women don't meet the requirements of what a man who meet those requirements, the SPP can provide, but they don't meet those requirements. But a man has to basically accept her even though she has a lot of flaws.
Okay. So you just said for the man is the SPP. You said it was security.
Protection and provision.
Protection and provision. So that's what makes a good man and a high value man and a husband.
I think that's your top priorities for a woman.
So what
would you say most women that's their top priorities?
I think that's true.
Okay.
Yes. So
what is number 1 for a man?
I was just about to say.
Want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me.
The highest level of currency you can give me, Mel, is respect.
I'm not respecting no man.
So why would
that cannot be a husband.
Mel.
I cannot.
This is where we go left. And I'm going to tell you why we go left.
You have the SPP. Congratulations, Q. Friend, I support you. Good for you.
Everyone can't have the $1 million and the mentions and all that.
Remember, a lot of men don't have that. You just so happen to have, quote unquote, a wife or a girlfriend or a long-time girlfriend of 15 years that you never married, by the way. Ladies, you should not wait no more than 2 years. I'm so sorry. If 10, 15 years he ain't proposed, girl, you're wasting your time.
But Mel,
wasting it.
Watch this though.
So
a lot of the women that genuinely believe that they supposed to have these high value men, they're not high value women.
No, that's fair. No,
they're not high value women.
Which is
guys in the studio. Would y'all agree?
Yeah.
The women that always want these high value men, they're not high value women.
But with me personally, this is why I'm saying that, ladies, you do need. You see how they're talking shit about us, that we're not high value, whatever.
But you know why I say high value?
Stuff about
because
us.
You know why? But look at what I just said to you. I just told you the 3 things that women prioritize in making a man high value.
Okay.
SPP, right? But the number 1 thing that makes a woman high value is what you hold on. The number 1 thing that a man sees as high value, she just said, I'm not respecting a man. So watch the narrative. Let me finish. She just said that. So watch this. You take a woman who says that she's high value, but don't want to give the highest level of currency to a man, but believes that she's high value. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a form of delusion.
Okay, so I don't want to come off as delusional. So let me like save my comment.
Okay.
I'm not respecting a man that is not respectful to me. I'm not respecting a man that doesn't show up as a leader, as a provider, as a father. Because you can have a kid, that doesn't make you a good father. You know what I mean? You just a sperm donor. You just a baby daddy. You know, I don't want to call people bums, but there are some men that they want respect solely because they conceive a child with you, and it's like, no, you don't know how to lead. You don't know how to be respectful. You don't respect your job, your mother, your family. Like, how do you want me to respect you? There are some men that, you know, like you say yourself, that bring this SPP stuff, that's great, but a lot of men don't, and they just think, as a man, I should be respected. But you have to make me respect you. Men that are leaders.
Mel, I can't make someone respect you. No, you cannot.
You can you can make anybody respect you.
Make someone respect you.
How you present yourself?
Not necessarily, because people still take advantage of you.
Well, that's fine.
So let's be fair.
I just feel like how you present yourself, your belief, and how you talk, how you present yourself will make people respect you no matter what, no matter if you have money or not. I know men that I respect that they just really modest and living like within their means, and they're not 6 figures.
But if you dated them, it would be a different level of.
Why do you say that?
Because in most cases, I genuinely
can date somebody that make less than me.
I'm not saying you can't.
I can.
I'm not saying you can't.
Okay.
But what I'm just getting at is 9 out of 10 times, the number one thing you keep hearing women say is always about economics.
Because we are living in 2024. You cannot bring me a sheep and bread home.
Can I finish?
We cannot. We are not in the Bible days where you go outside and you play with the sheep all day and come home with one sheep and have to make stew and make some bread. We are not living in that life. We live in New York City. I don't know who's watching from Florida, Virginia, Ohio, Alaska. Hello, everybody from all over the United States and beyond. Congratulations.
Somebody said this.
What she said?
Girl, calm down.
Girl, you calm down, first of all. Okay? I'm speaking realistically. New York City is one of the most expensive cities in
you know what we're doing?
The universe.
Well, you know what we're doing?
Aliens don't pay this rent.
But this is what we're not doing.
Even the aliens don't pay this rent. I cannot go off of just...
How do you know?
You know, I am respectful.
Look what somebody said.
I am a leader.
Look what somebody said.
Your leading needs to pay my mortgage.
Look what somebody said.
What she said?
I'm not going to read it. I'm going to let you read it. All right, so what I'm getting at is, look, stay with somebody said Seattle. Shout out Seattle. But watch this.
Hey, hi, Seattle.
One of the highest levels of currencies that a woman could pay a man with is respect. And but this is why you can't.
What state we're living in?
Oh, my man.
Oh, we in Sarasota.
But watch this.
What are we paying for rent? Do I have to work 6 days a week?
Can y'all tell her? Let me finish?
I'm tired. If I have to work 6 days a week, you have to work 6 days a week, and all we're doing is paying bills and mortgages in New York and paying.
This is how married couples have conversations, guys.
And a freaking rack of lamb is freaking $32 at BJ's.
Someone said,
tired.
Girl,
I'm tired.
Let him talk. She is too aggressive. She really don't respect no one.
Oh,
girl, hush. Let him talk.
Okay. All right,
keep
great.
going.
I hope all y'all bills are paid. I hope y'all respect them and all y'all bills are paid.
Hold on.
That's all.
So look. I agree to a degree.
Okay.
What Mel is saying.
What am I saying, Q?
When you're saying how it's expensive.
I'm gonna let him talk for 1 minute.
It's expensive, right?
Go ahead.
And she's 100% right with that statement. It is expensive, but watch this. When you are getting into a relationship, right? Mel currently pays, let's say Mel right now, let's just say hypothetically, you had a mortgage of $5,000. If you have someone that comes into your home and cuts that in half, that gives you $2,500 a month more in your pocket. But watch this. A lot of times.
Sensational.
Watch this though. A lot of times though, being fair, guys, most women nowadays say they would not go 50-50 with a man. But here's the narrative. In most cases, that is the best they're going to find when you're looking at the level of woman they are. I'm being honest. There are certain women that can get away with murder because of how they look. There are certain men who can get away with murder because of their economics. I do not take Jay-Z and make him the standard because Jay-Z is a multi-billionaire.
So therefore,
billionaire. So Jay-Z can get away with certain things because of his economics. Yeah. But going further, when you take a man who knows that he works hard, you take a woman who works hard. The ideal situation in 2024 is two people coming together, bringing everything they have to the table and building an empire. The issue that we're really having, and when you're arguing this conversation about how I have so much bills, and the issue is a lot of us aren't putting our children in better positions when we know that the economy is going to get more and more expensive. So realistically, what we should be doing is working together so the next generation don't have the same level of struggle. But the issue is black people are very materialistic. We like the luxuries without the economics. The economics don't match the lifestyle. And then what you're looking at is a person who's looking at you like, yo, give me the lifestyle I want, right? But not the lifestyle that we could build together. Because logic says 1 + 1 always equals 2. 2 is always going to be better than 1. So with that being said, that's the issue that we're really having. It's not about the man, it's not about the woman. It's the lack of financial literacy that a lot of us have to start building empires. Most people want to waste 30, 40 years of their life. You know what they want the person to do? Come with the table and give them everything that they built. Meanwhile, that's not how logic makes sense. Your turn?
No. I agree with you. I let him talk. Are you guys happy? Did you submit?
Did I cook?
Congratulations.
Did I cook?
Let him talk.
Did I cook? Thank you for not
get over
pointing fingers.
yourself.
No, it's not about a man or woman thing. I'm being fair. Economically, our parents didn't know financial literacy.
Yeah.
And now we come into another generation of people that don't know financial literacy.
No.
Men are arguing with women, women are arguing with men, and we're not seeing that we all started off in the back of the race because of the lack of literacy our parents had. And the sad part is we create the next generation and we do the same thing. And then we look at it like, rather than saying, you know what, I wish my mother and father would have had the literacy, so guess what, I'm going to get the literacy so my kids don't have the same problem. You know what we're going to say? He better have his whole life together and she better, and then there becomes a point in the finger thing, and now you have the same generation with the same issues. And it's going to be a pattern forever.
So no, I will agree. We don't agree to a.
We let that go over my head.
No, I do agree. We don't agree all the time, but I will agree that I do feel like some of the happiest people, I promise you, have the most simple life. They're like the farmers, they're the school bus, riders and the teachers and whatever, because they live within their means. Okay? They find somebody, they're happy, they pay their bills, they go to their 9 to 5, they don't go above, they don't get the Gucci's and the whatever, I gotta have the next BMs or whatever. They live a very simple life. They are the happiest people that I know. Okay? With that being said, I do think in terms of like submitting and respect and all that stuff, like I said, you want me to respect you? That is great. I can respect you if you respect me back, but don't expect me to go and work those 12-hour shifts as a nurse, get cursed out, overworked, underpaid, beat up by psychotic patients, have management treat me all types of way. I have like 4 negatives against me. I am black, young, female, and an immigrant. 4 negatives against me, against my career. When I go to work, when I tell you, and I have to put up this tough exterior, and I have to be like, don't fuck with me. I know what I'm sorry. Don't F with me.
No, kid, not curse, guys.
I am so sorry, guys. I do have a potty mouth, but I'll try not to curse on Q's program. Don't F with me, and I know my stuff, and I have the career, and I have the years to prove it. When I come home, I just want to come home and be soft. Whoever I date, I tell them, like, all day today, I had to be tough. I had to be a leader. I just want to be a flower when I get home.
Can I be fair to you?
I really do.
And I want you to hear this good. Guys on my live, and if y'all agree with me, I want y'all to give me the thumbs up emoji.
I want to hear some stuff from the guys. Like, these women always have some stuff to say. We're supposed to be a team.
No, we're not.
And y'all taking up for Q?
That's wrong.
Shame on you guys.
That's wrong.
Shame.
That's why we create delusion. Because
Shame
accountability
on you.
is not about a man or a woman thing. It's about a wrong or a right thing. If I knew you 20...
So you think I'm wrong and you're right?
I think what I'm getting at is this point. My point will all make sense in a second.
Q,
hold on. You asked me a
dating
question.
is always going to be easier for you because you are a man.
No.
You are more quote unquote valuable.
No.
Supply and demand.
Mel. You're the
man. We need you.
But you know the expectations.
So we'll settle for bums because we don't want to be lonely. We sell for bums because we want the good D. We'll sell for bums because we don't go 50-50. My mortgage is due. If my mortgage is $3,000 and I know you could give me $800, I'll take that $800 even though I know you are a cheater and a liar.
Now, can I get
and
this conversation? Can I get this conversation?
I will take you.
Can I get this conversation now?
Not I.
Tag
somebody else, not me.
Can I get a couple seconds? But watch this. I want y'all to stay with me, right? When you take a man and a woman, right? A lot of times, we don't realize how much of a narcissist we truly are. Stay with me. I'm going to break it down. Why? Watch. You look at a man, he wants the luxury vehicle, he wants the luxury lifestyle, he wants the luxury house, he wants this luxury everything, but he believes that a woman is supposed to provide that for him. Is that not a narcissist? One of the number one criteria of a narcissist is something called entitlement. Let's go further. Hold on. When you take a woman and she believes that a man is supposed to not keep a roof over her head. It does not say a mansion. It does not say you have to drive a Ferrari. It does not say you have to eat filet mignon and steak every day. When you look at the level of the person, they want a lifestyle that they cannot, in most cases, provide for themselves. Watch this. A narcissist feels very entitled to things that they've never even worked for. So what you're having is men that are narcissists and women that are learning are also narcissists looking for people to provide something called entitlement. I feel you're supposed to give me this lifestyle. That is entitlement. Everything that I look for my woman to do is what I can provide for myself. For instance, I'm not going to not have a Rolex and expect my woman to buy me a Rolex. I'm not going to have a luxury vehicle and expect my woman to buy me a luxury vehicle. Hold on. When a person looks for the other person to give them a lifestyle, that means that person is a narcissist. And all we're doing is teaching each other how to be narcissists. It's a difference of having a standard. A person is supposed to, add value to the situation, which is also called standards. My standards is I will not take care of a grown woman. My standards is I want a woman that has her own vehicle. My standards is I want a woman that knows how to parent and be a nurturer to our child, right? That's a standard. But when you start talking about lifestyle, which is materialism, material is backed by most levels of insecurity. 9 out of 10 people that want luxury things is because they're in competition with other people. It's not about me and you can have a basement, right? We live in somebody's basement. We pay $1,000 a month and we're the most happiest couple on earth. But when you start saying you want this 10-bedroom house, to believe that I'm not a man because I don't provide it for you, that is a narcissist. It's delusion.
Okay.
Cop bomb to that?
Yeah, he's dropping bombs. That's fine.
It's the truth. Now just know you're talking to a man that does his homework.
So you talking about yourself or you talking about the 95% bums that are left?
No,
you're a high value man. Q, you cannot put yourself in the position of the average men
I never said
that we have in New York City.
Did I say that, guys?
I think last week I even said it to you. The men in New York City, I am so sorry. I've also lived in Florida. The average men in New York City don't know how to do nothing but look good or give,
and
you know what.
And y'all look over the men that could be a good man to y'all. Y'all look, most women, and I'm going to say this on record, right? They overlook the guy that could be the husband to them. I'm going to tell you something. Watch this. When you were in high school and that little corny dude who sat in the back of the classroom, who had morals, principles, and integrity and had a level of consciousness, he was ignored. He never got the attention. Now what happens, hold on. Now we double back, right? We double back. You know who we want? The little nerd guy. But the little nerd guy says, you know what? I don't want you now. Because now you have pre-owned vagina that you want to bring to me. And that's unfair. Come on. From the ragamuffins and the hood dudes.
Okay.
And, right? And you have a baby with Tom who's a shooter. I got to deal with this kid in my house.
Okay.
No, that's not fair to him.
Just for the record, he's not talking for women like me.
No, not her. It's not her.
I was just about to say, back in high school, I don't have no kid. I am single. No single mom.
I better say you've been hiding this kid.
I was about to say no kids. With that being said, he's definitely not talking to the women like me, because the women like me, we were those ones that were overlooked. We were not in the staircases. We're in class. A+ students. Honor roll programs, after school sports, and honor roll programs.
Somebody say you're not listening.
I'm sorry?
Somebody say you're not listening.
And I bet you it's a woman. Y'all always kissing ass to these men.
Why
That's
you
why y'all
curse?
singles. I'm sorry.
You're cursing.
Yes?
Is being overlooked, is that why you're so mad?
What am I mad about?
Someone said so. Let me say the question.
Overlooked.
Somebody
how?
said being.
Just say you was overlooked how they was overlooked. So what?
Oh no. Because when I was growing up, I'm a millennial. I am 33 years old. Back in my days, I can tell you, going to high school, when you have free periods or in between classes when you have these 15 minutes, things were happening in the scare cases that I was not invited to. You know why? Because I was a nerd.
You wasn't into
I
that.
was in my books. I
Hold
was
on,
not.
hold on.
I'm not. What am I
Hold on, let's
frustrated
bring it back.
about?
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it
What am I
back.
frustrated about?
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's get back into this. What I'm getting at is, look.
What am I frustrated about?
You see the table, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of times, this table that we see that is empty, and a lot of people are eating alone, is because they've learned how to behave as an individual. So when you look at a lot of people who say, hey, I would love to have a wife. Hey, I would love to have a husband. I'm like, you're not husband and wife material.
That's
because
fair.
I hate to say this. And for those who are my live that understand the ultimate level of being in a great relationship, I hope you guys listening, is the willingness to look at yourself last. A very healthy relationship is selfless. Selfless. But everybody in today's society is selfish. So you're fighting with people who worry about, hey, what do he bring to the table, rather than saying, hey, can he
Well,
add value to the vision that I have?
To be fair, if we weren't raised in a family of a married, mom and dad being around,
wasn't.
we don't know what that is.
But I
and
know
a lot
common
of
sense, though.
times, and I've seen it happen to my own cousins and my own family members. It's like we do bring all these things to the table. We're faithful. We have kids.
Who?
We whatever. Women.
Some.
Because I could only talk about women. I'm not a man. I could not talk about your experience as a man. I can only talk about the experience of the women in my family or, my peers or around me. We try to do the right things. We work on ourselves or
Look, he's killing her.
bitch, please.
That's a guy. That's definitely a man.
Nigga, please.
But look, here's the issue. The issue is this. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, when you have a discussion with men and women, right? A lot of times we internalize and personalize conversations. Okay. So the issue is we can't hear each other because we made the conversation too personal. So our rationalization skills, our skills of being able to compromise, our skills of being able to use logic goes out the window because our feelings get involved. When you're talking about a man and a woman, when I assess men and women, you know what I say? I say, my sister, you make $50,000 a year. You're struggling. If you make another guy that makes $50,000 a year, you are every bit in a better position. Now, guess what? If that couple works together, they can take their $100,000 and turn that into $200,000 and take that $200,000 and build an empire. Because in most cases, most people cannot buy a home by themselves. And when you look at it, it's like it don't make sense to me because I'm looking at men and women who don't have much of anything, right? No generational wealth, but we fighting against each other, talking about we don't need each other. This is sick.
I honestly, I agree with you, but then disagree at the same time.
I'm
the
listening.
problem
Tell me to disagree
with
first.
women, we have trust issues because
That's not my fault,
we've
though.
done. That's what I was about to say.
My
Like
name ain't
we've
your
done
ex.
that.
What's your ex name?
We've believed in you.
What's your ex name, Mel?
I'm sorry.
What's your ex name?
My ex name? Which ex?
I'm gonna just say his name is Tyrone. I'm not Tyrone. But
Okay.
Mel, look at this. I hear where you're going with
His
that.
name is Nuruddin.
Wow.
His name is Dean.
But what's this question though? Stay with me on this one. When you look at a lot of times when people have bad experience in relationships, they don't fix themselves. They usually repaint the next guy and date the same person that they was just in a relationship with previously. Stay with me, Mel. Most people have a type. When you look at the type, I'm like, wait, this guy is the same exact guy as your ex, right? You know why? Because you look for his potential. You look for the fact that he comes from a broken situation. You're looking for all the same things. There are some people, they're nurturers, right? And they know they're nurturers. They look for broken people. Some people are attracted to trauma. They're literally attracted to trauma. No, I'm being honest. They're attracted to it.
We have this thing we call broken bird syndrome that I experienced for years in my 20s. I do look for guys that I'm like, I know he can do better. I'll send him to school. He's gonna get a house. I'm gonna.
Whose fault is that now?
That's me.
But to date someone like that, Mel, and to get poor consequences of it,
That's
it's
fine.
like me going into a store stealing it and getting mad at the fact that I got caught
You got
stealing.
caught. Okay.
But that's the same thing. Hold
That's
on, there's
fair.
no accountability with dating. Because when a person can look from the inwards, they can project with the outwards. But hold on, Mel, people don't look at the inwards. What they'll say is, he was no good. Not that I wasn't good enough to look for something better. I chose that, and I don't want to be the problem. What I'm going to say is, he's the problem.
No,
She's the problem. problem.
No. A
And then
lot
we
of
have a
time with
problem
women,
over.
I'm gonna talk on a women's point
So
of view.
someone said I got the same husband twice.
I'm gonna talk on the women's point of view, or most single women, is that it's not that we're trying to repeat the same mistakes. Is that there
They're
are
talking crazy
so
on this line.
few men available to us. All we get is trash.
Mel.
We don't have the choice.
Let me ask you a question.
But to go through the trash, and eventually we'll maybe find a diamond. You ever go to a thrift store? If you go to a thrift store, people be like, "Oh, you go to a thrift store, it's $2, $5, whatever." You may find a Gucci suit for $20 at Salvation Army,
Well, Mel,
and it's Gucci.
hold on.
It's still
Mel.
Gucci.
Mel,
Yes.
Hold on, watch this question.
Because
Mel,
ain't
let
shade
me ask you a
left
question.
that
Let me
we
ask
can
you a question.
afford.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You work a job, right? Let's say your job has one supervisor position.
Okay.
Do you stop working hard because they only have one supervisor position? Yes or no? I don't want to hear a whole lecture. Yes or no? Because a part of you still has
I'm a hard worker.
Okay, but you work
I'm a
hard.
perfectionist.
But stay with me, what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do you stop working hard because there's only one supervisor slot?
No.
You work hard until you what? Get the supervisor slot.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is, if you know that you're this kind of woman, in order to get the level of man that you want, which is that one slot, me knowing that let's just say hypothetically the roles were reversed. Okay. There weren't a lot of good women, but there were way more men than there were good women. I'm gonna work harder.
There's always more women.
But I just said
There's always more women.
Didn't I just say hypothetically?
Than men. We're not.
What does
no,
hypothetically
because
means?
we're being delusional. We're not
Hypothetical
being
means-
hypothetical. You have to give me facts. We have to work on
No.
facts. Q.
I agree, but I'm just saying.
Work on facts.
I said no. I was trying to prove a point.
All right, prove your
but
point.
you don't want to hear me.
Oh, go ahead, because I'm
If
frustrated.
if means it's not true. If,
Okay. Go
right?
ahead.
That means it's just trying to prove a point.
Okay.
If the roles were reversed
Okay.
and there were more women than men, and I knew for a fact, excuse me. So let's take it back. Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say there are more women than men.
Hold on. Hold on.
Well.
Hold on, Mel. Look, stay with me now. If the roles were reversed, Mel, and I was a guy that knew for a fact there are way more men than women, and let's just say, right, stay with me, watch this, guys, there's 1% of very, very, very good elite women, right? I'm not gonna be the guy who's gonna be delusional thinking that I'm gonna make these women settle for my standards of what I believe a good man is. You know what I would do? I would literally learn how to bait to get my mate. So therefore, I will create myself to be in that 1 percentile. In most cases, most women that complain about the men that aren't good, they have I'm just being honest. And the guys, don't get mad at me. They're very verbally, vocally, very aggressive, right? And when you talk to a man who's already fighting life to become this 1 to 10 percentile man, he already has a lot on his plate. To date a woman talking about some, oh my God,
Most of these high, no.
that is not sexy.
Most of these high value men, to be honest with you, and I'm gonna talk to the women. If you want to be fake, that's fine. I'm never fake. I'm gonna be honest. Most of these high value men that you're talking about, don't want a strong, opinionated woman. They half the time they want a bimbo. They want you to sit there and look pretty like a trophy. Honestly, they want to run the show. They know what they're doing. They have their business unlocked. They have their money. They have their houses. They have their cars. They want to manipulate you. They want to manipulate you into being that trophy. They want you to look good and be quiet. Make me look good in front of my friends.
Somebody said that's a lie. Somebody said, girl, no.
Make me. Is that a man or a woman? Who said that?
Both.
Debbie, listen, I'm just being honest. There could be that 1%. I'm the 95%. And I'm just being honest. Like the high value men, and I'm talking about high value men. Those are the men that are entrepreneurs that are making 6 figures a year. Okay, making money. And it doesn't matter the career. It could be an HVAC man. It could be a plumber. Because y'all out here like down in plumbers. Plumbers are making like 6 figures a year.
Can I ask you a question?
And that is fine. It doesn't need to be a rapper. It doesn't need to be a Instagram personality person going viral. It doesn't mean.
I'm going to let somebody call in. 516-253-1150. One more time. 516-253-1150. 253-1150. Someone call in right now.
All right, that's fine.
Right, but stay with me. Watch this, Mel.
Uh-huh.
These are characteristical traits of a narcissist.
Tell me.
And I want you to ask. And being
And
fair.
I need something. I need something in my cup.
Hold on, Mel. But stay with me, Mel. You said you're being honest, right? Mm-hmm. So I want you to answer this. Is it more men that are like that or more women that are like that?
That are what, narcissists?
I know. I'm going to ask you.
That are narcissistic?
I'm going to ask you traits. Stay with me. I'm going to ask you traits. Stay with me, Mel. See? Conversation's going left.
No. I'm staying with you. Are you asking me a question or you want me to stay with you?
I got to answer the question. I got to ask you a question first.
Okay, go ahead.
First question is, this is characteristical traits of a narcissist, right?
Go ahead.
In most cases, who do you think lack empathy for the opposite sex? Men or women? Being honest, Mel. You say you're honest. Who do you lack?
Who lack? I
Yes,
think women lack
I don't need a whole lecture. Yes, men or women. That's all I need. There's a lot we gotta get
lack.
through. Okay, women lack empathy, right? Now,
Because
hold on. Oh my God, there's an excuse.
Let me answer. It's not an excuse. Because from the start, women, thank you
No,
so
we
much.
don't need that. I just
We
need you to-
know
I got a lot I gotta get through.
Role. We
Mel.
know as a woman, we're supposed to cook. We're supposed to clean. We're supposed to look good. We're supposed to be educated. We're supposed to be sexy. It doesn't matter
And
if
what
we
a man's
have
supposed to be,
5
Mel?
freaking kids. You guys don't want us to have stretch marks. You want us to look a certain way. That's not fair. You put this certain standard on wives or women.
Can I please finish?
And all you guys have to do is
Yo, guys, look,
provide
I'm
and
begging
protect.
to finish.
This is what we deal with. This.
I'm begging to finish.
Okay,
Like, that's
and the words of
crazy.
Kanye West, I'm gonna let you finish.
This is crazy.
But women have the hardest time finding
Guys,
good men
okay.
ever in history.
Guys.
Go ahead.
Guys.
Go ahead.
All I'm trying to do
Go ahead.
is ask a question. But I get a lecture for the question. This is a yay or a nay answer.
It's a
right?
yay. It's a yay.
Stay with me. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Characteristics of a narcissist. All I need you to say is that more women or more men. That's it.
But I said women. I agree
Okay,
with
but
you.
I don't need the
said
lecture. I don't need the
women.
lecture. No lecture.
But I said why?
Can I get through them all? Can I get through them first? And then we can have a whole conversation.
Here we go.
Okay. Lack of empathy. In most cases, right? Believe it or not, that is more women. They lack empathy because if a man hasn't reached certain criteria where they consider a man, they do not respect him. Right? Second one. The need of excessive admiration. Is that more women or more men? I want you to answer that question. Answer it.
So now he wants my
just
opinion.
yes, man or female, Mel. Please.
Female.
Okay. Right, hold on. Nobody say nothing else, please. Number 3, a sense of entitlement. Do you feel more men feel entitled or more women feel entitled?
Women.
No, say it louder in the mic.
Women.
So we 3 for 3, right? Explosive behavior. Do you think that's more men or more women?
We can't control our hormones
That's not what I'm
or the
asking.
moon.
That's not what I'm asking.
Women.
Okay. Number 5, controlling. Controlling.
Only because I was engaged to a narcissist who was very controlling. Me personally, I would say men. Men are very controlling.
In most cases.
Especially high-value men. If they have the money and they can control you and control their environment and have
I'll
all
give you
these
that.
yes men
I'll give you that.
around them, they are very controlling. They want you to
I'll give you
look
that.
a
I'll give you
certain
that.
way,
I'll give you that. I'll give you
act a
that.
certain way,
Can I finish?
go to certain places,
I'll give you that.
go hang out with certain people. Men. All right, ladies, I
I'll give
got
you
you.
that.
I got you. Go ahead.
Envious
Envious?
of others.
Only women because you men set the standard.
So, hold on, can I finish my point now?
Because
Can I just
I
finish my
want to
point?
look as good
I
as
gotta
this
beg.
girl
I
because
gotta
you
beg
keep liking her picture.
just to talk.
So I'm thinking I should do my hair that way. I'm thinking I should do my
Mel,
nails that way. I'm
she need therapy?
thinking I should look
Somebody
this
say you
way.
need therapy.
I need therapy? Is it a woman or
Can I finish?
a man?
But
Who
it
said
doesn't
that?
matter. People can
It
assess
does
what they
matter.
assess. Can I finish?
Because I feel like women,
Can I
y'all just be...
please say something?
All right, fine.
Guys, I gotta beg to speak.
Go ahead.
But this is how a lot of men and women talk to each other. I'm being honest. You guys are seeing a perfect example of that. I'm begging to just get a point across. Because
these
again,
are the
hold on,
women
hold on,
that
hold
are
on, hold
not
on.
just going
No.
to submit
This is not
without
submission.
having
This is
an
a
opinion.
conversation.
It's arrogance at a certain point.
It's a conversation.
Oh, we're having a conversation.
Yo, guys, on my
it's
live
a
right now, hold on.
conversation where
Watch this.
he only wants to speak. He wants to be the only one to speak, but yes, it's a conversation.
Is that even true?
Of course.
The guys on my live right now, have I given the utmost respect we're listening to her?
Guys or like men?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
When I say
would
guys,
say
I
be
speak in
specific.
general.
In general, okay, go ahead.
ladies and gentlemen, she's got to be the cousin to the host. Look.
She's got to be the cousin to the host. I don't listen to you.
Wow. She can't even have a conversation. Yes, you have. Yes. She's getting way to what? Way with murder. Yes. Right? You picked the wrong woman to debate with.
Feminism?
Look,
Define feminism.
hold on.
Go ahead.
You tired of her. It's biblical. It's blueprint. She's not listening. She do not represent
Once
women.
again,
Can I finish?
Once again,
See?
you guys
See?
want to listen to the man talk.
What?
You guys want to listen to him because he's a man and he's supposed to lead the room. And he's supposed to, which is listen,
No, that's wrong
which
right
is
now.
fine. Which is okay.
There she goes.
So I'm gonna sit
Next
here
woman, please.
and quote
She
unquote
can't help herself.
submit back in 3000 BC before freaking Jesus Christ walked the earth. So go ahead, Adam and
Guys,
Eve's time. Go
can
ahead.
I say something? And this is me without being disrespectful and being very, very sensitive to my sister because I love her to death. Mel is hurt.
I need a hug.
Mel is hurt.
He loves to tell me
And
I need a hug.
Mel is very, very hurt. And I'm going to be fair to her. I don't know what Mel has gone through, but Mel generalizes men. But Mel doesn't look at the fact that Mel might be attracted to a particular man. And Mel has trauma from these particular men that she's chosen to get intimate and date, right? Chosen. Because a man didn't, you, excuse my language, you casually decided to have sex. So what I'm getting at is, look, stay with me. When you're dealing with women, a lot of times, this is how we have to talk to you guys. I'm speaking with logic. Mel is speaking with emotion. This is how you know that most men and most women think different. You're emotionally attached to the conversation.
So if
I'm
you are
logically attached to the conversation.
If you already know that women are emotional and that this is how we are, so why do you punish us for it? You already know that
I
we're
didn't punish
emotional.
you. I'm just saying as
But you're like, oh, she's not letting me talk. Oh, she's this and that. He's killing her. Oh, but you guys already know that women, we are emotional creatures. You guys already know this, but yet you're sacrificing me in this live and taking his side as a man when you already know that what he's saying is just straight up logic and he's thinking one way. I'm thinking 10 different ways. I'm thinking as a mother. I'm thinking as a single woman. I'm thinking as a young female. I'm thinking all types of way. And he's thinking just one way as a man.
Okay.
Okay?
Now,
We
being
are
fair,
very emotional.
Being fair.
We are very emotional.
Yeah, being fair on this live, guys.
Go ahead.
Look, when I said
By
that.
the way, I am the only female in the studio. Just so you know. Go ahead. The energy in here is very is very
Okay.
it's
Okay.
very, cute. It's
Wow.
very Go ahead.
Guys, I'm fighting to even do my podcast. I'm fighting.
So how do you
And on top of
handle
it-
that? You're doing pretty good actually.
Because I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
It's not that
So
serious.
you have enough maturity to know that women are emotional.
Yes.
And then when you have this
But the reason why
Men with maturity
you
can
asked me
date
a
with
question.
women.
So as I answer it, you try to...
No, him. I'm
Let me
talking to
answer your
him, not
question.
you.
Let me answer your
Okay,
question.
answer me. Go ahead.
You said a
You
second
know we're
ago,
emotional.
I have the maturity to deal with the conversation.
Correct.
The reason why I have the maturity to deal with this conversation, right, is because of the fact that I'm in my logic. You're in your feelings. When you're having a conversation, if you personalize the conversation, it's always going to bring you to a level of feelings, which makes you extremely vulnerable. When a man and a woman is having a conversation, we have to be able to access logic. Logic has to be the premise of the conversation, meaning 1 + 1 = 2. Right? I agree with you said. A man that doesn't have his life together shouldn't be trying to lead no woman. I agree 100% with that statement.
You want me to submit to bullshit? I'm not submitted to bullshit.
Is that what you got out of that?
I'm not jumping off
But
a
is that
cliff.
what you got out of that?
I did. You guys just like the word of, as a woman, you should submit. What
Who?
am I submitting to?
Who says that?
What am I submitting to?
Who said that?
Am I submitting to like an Obama type of man, or am I submitting to like a
you guys heard a
freaking,
minute ago.
You
Mel
let me know.
Mel said, I do not want to use the word submission.
Give me another word.
Hold on, let me
Somebody
finish.
say
Can I
yield. I feel like driving on the highway.
Can I finish? please.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Dre said give in. That's real.
Okay, hold on. She said a minute ago that she doesn't like the word submission.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all go back and watch this episode, after she said she don't like the word submission, I never use it again. And the reason being is because she said, oh, it's traumatic, and I don't like the word. So I see a level of PTSD that comes from this conversation when you speak it. So I don't use it. What I'm saying is right this.
That comes with maturity.
Having a conversation is a two-way street. And in order for a man to hear a woman has to be able to hear a man. In order for for a woman to hear a man, a woman has to be willing both ways. We have to be able to hear each other and compromise in the midst of a conversation. I think that when you personalizing it makes everything not flow, because I don't look at it like who's wrong or who's right. I'm trying to find a solution. Our solution is the table that we're trying to build is not being built because it's both of us. Men are not stepping up and being masculine leaders as they should be. But I will say this, 70% of homes that are black come from single mothers. And in most cases, the way you learn is the way you behave. So you have men who are behaving as such because they were taught such. I will say this, and I want my guys to hear this and my ladies to hear this really well. When raising a son, you have to hold him accountable. You have to show him to be a man. Most women will not date the sons they raise because they're not attracted to what they've created. They don't see him as a man. But yet and still, you want somebody's daughter to compromise.
You want
and be with
somebody's
him.
daughter to submit to bullshit, which we are not doing in 2024.
Guys, listen, I agree.
You gotta raise your sons right.
But Mel, when
Come on now. Come on now.
when you have these conversations,
Come on now. All these men against me in the studio. Come on
they're
now.
not against you. Mel, the whole live is against you.
Oh, that's fine.
Jump a damn.
That's fine. It's like,
But
I'm
like I
gonna
said,
let you finish.
I will say
But-
this: when it come to women, I understand a lot of women have been hurt, but like I said, when you able to look from the internal, you can fix the external.
I mean,
hold on.
honestly-
You said you gonna
okay.
let me finish?
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Right? So watch this. When a person can look from the internal, they can fix the external. So what I'm getting at is, Mel, if a woman keeps saying that men aren't good and not looking at the men that she's dating, she's gonna continue to make the same problem. Hold on. If a man keeps blaming women for the women in the world, he's gonna continue to date the same women because he doesn't see that he's attracted or she's attracted to a certain type of people. A lot of times people are attracted to a certain type of people because they never look at themselves. All they see is, you know what? Big butt, smile. She look like she's cute. She looks good in the passenger seat of my car. And then you keep getting the same kind of baby mothers. Hold on. Then you take a woman. You know what she sees? She sees, oh my God,
I'm
he's
submitted
cute.
right
He's
now.
cute. He has potential. He has a baby mama. They look at the same type of men, and then they keep saying that men aren't good.
Cute.
Hold on for a second, Mel. I've met women that told me how bad men are. After 5 years of dating them, it took her to see it. In 3 seconds, I seen every goddamn red flag there was before she even started dating him. I said, yo, you are in bed with the damn devil. And how you can't see it is because you're not looking internal. You keep trying to look at the external. You say, oh my God, physically you're attracted to him, but mentally a healthy relationship is a mentality. It is not looks. Aesthetics will not create a healthy relationship. You can look good by physical, but you do not look good by mentality. And when you date people, if you're dating for looks, you're gonna continue to have the same problem. Dating is about mentality. Finding a vibration that vibrates at the same level of your vibration, and you'll see that you'll have a better situation. Most people date down to the lower vibration, and then that person brings you from your high vibration to your lower vibration.
Okay.
And then you fighting with this person.
All right,
She ain't
Q.
hear nothing I said, guys.
It
She ain't hear nothing I said.
sounds great.
She ain't nothing I
It sounds great. And if there are any real women that agree with me, I need you to chime in and make a comment because we know, like, it sounds good.
She about to go crazy on
And that's what they do. They sell us this freaking dream.
Wow.
When we have a lot of men that all they do is sell us dreams. We don't have men that were raised by husbands, by fathers. They were raised by bitter women.
And you know what that means?
They are very petty. They don't know how to be a leader.
Let it finish.
They don't know how to be a protector. They want us to submit and do as they say, and they want to lead us into the darkness. Like, I don't want to follow your lead because you don't know how to lead. You didn't have a father to teach you. And I'm talking about, well, like I said, I can only judge by my age group. I'm not talking to the 60-year-olds. I'm not talking to the 19-year-olds. I'm talking to the millennials because that's what I've experienced. Is that 60% of you don't know what the hell is going on. You don't know how to be a man. You just know how to look good and swing, you know what, and that's it. You don't know how to provide. You don't know how to pay bills. You don't know how to manage a mortgage or anything like that. You don't know how to go and work on your credit. You don't. You know how to look cute. You know how about. So I'm from New York City. New York City. You don't
listen, nothing he say.
You know. New York City.
Mel got this thing where she listens to respond.
Nah.
She don't listen to hear. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
First of all, I know you guys love Q, which is great. That's my friend. I love him.
Honest.
But we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic. We have to be realistic. Okay? You know those quotes by what's his name?
Can I say this real quick?
The guy from
every guy that Mel dated, I hate you. Because you broke this poor lady's heart. Every single guy that Mel has dated, I hate you. I don't use that word often. I hate you. Because what you did to this poor girl is disgusting. You broke this poor lady's heart.
So you think I'm broken? Hold on. Do you think I'm broken?
I don't think you're broken. I think they broke your heart. These men have literally killed my poor sister.
Me and sold me a dream
and Mel
and wanted me to freaking settle to BS. That's what I think they did. First of all, you pretended to be a leader. You pretended to be a provider. You are a fraud. You are a bum. You are not ambitious. You had no money. You had no money in stock. You don't know how to lead a home. You didn't have a mortgage. You had your mattress on the floor. You are a bum.
Now, can I go further?
That's what they did.
She's talking to somebody personal. I'm just so y'all know that. It's somebody personal. Yo, whoever you are, Mel is on one with you, fam. You broke Mel heart. That's the Mel's first love. Her first love broke poor Mel heart. You know why the first love breaks your heart? Because you go into it with a very, very delusional or very immature mentality. You go into a relationship looking for, oh my God, he's gonna love me the way I am. And,
okay, but Q,
right?
would you agree? Would you agree? Would you agree? Let's be fair, okay? Outside of this, let's get serious real quick.
I've been serious the whole time.
I know. I wasn't serious. I felt like I need another cup. Okay. But let's be honest. We have to be realistic. I feel like when it comes to dating and being realistic of what we want and the perfect end, we have different cultural backgrounds, right? Like I said, I was raised Haitian, and how we spoke about relationships, marriage, sex in the home as I was growing up with a teenager or in college, that never happened. So guess what? I had to learn by experience. I had to learn by default. I had to learn by getting hurt. I had to learn by getting my heart broken because in my home, we did not talk about that. You get a boyfriend, like literally after you get married. Like you don't talk about that stuff.
Somebody said? They said Mel is no victim. I'm sure she's seen signs and ignored them. She lacks accountability. Hold on, Mel. Can I say this?
Okay, no.
Can I say this? So a second ago, you said, yo, Q, you a high value man. You said that, right?
Uh-huh.
So in order for you to see in a dating market.
Wait, hold on. Do you agree that you're a high value man?
Based on the standards of a woman, yes.
Do you agree that I would be a high value woman?
Based on the aesthetics of a man, no.
No, why? So let's explain that to the women.
Okay.
Hold on. Before he answers why Mel from Sariette, SARIETTE_events is not a high value woman who has three degrees.
You see what I'm trying to explain to you?
Is a whole fucking registered nurse.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Who makes over 6 figures, has her whole home, has a whole business, is not a high value woman.
Can I explain it?
He's gonna explain why I'm not.
Can I talk?
Okay.
Can I talk?
No. I want to give my. I
Okay.
want to give them a little something about myself.
Can I go?
People came late. People had work.
Okay,
They
can I
just
go?
on lunch break. So I just give you a little.
Can I talk now?
Bio
Can I
about
talk?
me.
Can I talk?
That I am still not a high value woman,
Can I talk?
but he is.
Now, can I talk?
As a man.
Can I talk?
In 2024.
Can I talk? When I said,
I'm gonna let you finish.
Jesus Christ.
All right, go ahead.
She said to me a minute ago, to a woman, she asked me, am I, watch this, guys, am I a high value man? I said, to the standards of a woman, yes. I said, to the standards of a woman, self-value, Mel, and dating market value is not the same thing. You're taking your self-value and you're running into the dating market value, thinking the dating market value is supposed to pay what you asking for. That's not what it is. People you only can sell what people are willing to buy. So your price is based on what people are willing to buy. Your self-value could be worth $10 billion. That's a personal thing. That's your mentality. There's nothing wrong with that. Right, but look at this. She said to me,
I'm worth trillions, by the way.
Okay.
Trillion with a T.
I'm dying right now, guys. I'm dying. Watch this. She said, Q, would you consider yourself high value?
Yeah.
I said, to the standards of a woman, yes. But when you look at Mel, right, automatically Mel said she's a high value woman. From a man's standpoint, I said no. Because everything that she brags about is what men brag about.
First of all, he said I'm bragging.
Can I finish?
I'm bragging.
Can I finish?
I just made a statement.
She can't even let me finish my statement.
He called it bragging. Go ahead.
Men brag. We do. We brag. We do. We do brag. Because what I was getting at is, if you're baiting, when I tell a woman I could provide, protect, and give her security, I'm expecting to give her provision, security, and protection. The problem is you're leading with your provision, your security, and your protection by what you have with yourself, right? Your degrees, your money, your home, all these things. You're leading with it. But you don't want the results of having to take care of somebody, but you're leading with it. Stay with me, Mel. If you're gonna lead with the fact that you have security, you have provision, and you have protection, meaning my home is stable, everything is stable, but you're not leading with the fact that a person that's gonna wanna date you is a person that's gonna wanna live off of you. It's just what it is. You're baiting with what men bait with, and then you mad at the fact that you're getting more feminine men.
Okay.
Would you guys agree?
So cute. So I would say, like, at this point we're so comfortable. We cool. Like, I could be like your little sister, right? So
you are my sister.
That's it. So as your little sister,
Mel got her life together, guys. So don't let this little thing fool you. Mel really got her life together. Mel is a very mature. Well, come on, Mel, not that.
Oh, sorry.
Take that out, please.
No, it was this.
It
wasn't this one. It was this one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a ring finger.
Okay. I thought the other way. I was about to say, oh my God. How
No,
wild you been today?
It wasn't that. It was
How wild
my
she been today? I
ring
said,
finger.
Lord have mercy. But let me go with what I'm saying. Mel,
Okay, go ahead.
do men lead with their economics?
No, wait.
No, just stay with me. Alpha men we talking about, Mel. Not the bum guys. You talk about that the whole time. We talking about alpha men. Do they lead with their economics?
I don't think they do.
That's
I
cat.
think most men.
That's cat, Mel.
No. I think most men that do have their shit together, the men that have their shit together that have approached me,
They lead with
usually,
they can protect, provide.
Yeah, I was about to. They were
So
like,
now,
you
just said what I just said.
Okay, go ahead.
So let me ask the question again. In most cases, Mel, when a man has his life together, do he leads with the ability to be able to provide?
Sure, yes, he
does.
does.
Do he leads with the ability that he can protect her?
Correct.
Do he lead the fact that he has security?
I agree.
But when I talk to you, you lead with the same things.
So what is the problem? What is the problem?
The problem is you.
As a
I'll tell
woman?
you why. The problem is you, because you leading with the security, the protection, and the provision.
Correct.
But you don't want to do that with a man.
Why is that?
When I tell a woman I can protect her, I'm gonna protect her. When I tell a woman I can give her security, I'm gonna give her security. When I lead with my economics, meaning am I able to provide, I'm going to give her those things. But the fact of the matter is you lead with it. It's like showing a kid a piece of candy. Hold on. You show a kid a piece of candy, like, tease him. That's what you're doing.
Okay.
You're saying that you have all of these things together, but guess what? They're for me. They're not for us.
Okay. No problem. So as your little sister now, guide me. So
And I'm trying to tell you what you need to do.
So to a point, to be honest, that I've heard this thing for years. That to a point, sometimes when I was dating, when I was saying I was dating, whatever, I would tell people I was a housekeeper. I swear to God. You
You're
know,
around low-value men.
as an assistant director of nursing, I would tell them, oh, yeah, I'm a housekeeper. I just clean the house. Any problem, they call me, I fix the problem, which is what an ADON does.
Somebody say he's been trying to tell you, but you won't listen.
Men or women? More women.
That was a guy.
That's a guy?
That was a guy.
All right, cap.
She
Anyways,
said, another guy said, will you allow him to guide you?
him who? My
Me.
husband? You?
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Mel,
That's fine.
Mel, you don't listen to hear. You listen to respond.
Okay,
Look,
okay.
Mel. You know why you keep getting these men
Okay.
that literally are codependent on your economics?
Why?
Because you lead with it.
What?
Hold on,
So
hold on,
go
watch
back
this
to what
question.
I was saying. So at a point when I saw that was a problem, I self-evaluated.
You still
and
do
I
it.
saw that was a problem. I started to lie.
still-
and I'm
no, you
like,
still
you know
do it.
what? Yeah, I'm a housekeeper.
No, you still do it.
And now that's lying. Now I had to bring my value down. Now, no disrespect to housekeepers. My mom was a housekeeper for like over 20 years until she died. I love housekeepers. Okay, she worked at a hotel, but I had to start saying to people I was a housekeeper because once they heard that I had a business, I was a registered nurse, I had my own home, I had my shit together.
Yo, they said she hasn't learned anything.
Daddy from McDonald's, respectfully.
Okay, which is fine.
But
It's just hardworking.
they asked me to mute you. Because you know.
Who? What is their name? Who said mute? What is their name?
I don't want to talk
What
like
is
that.
their?
Can I
Let me
finish?
put on my glasses because I'm getting
No,
old.
no.
Who said mute me? Wait,
no,
first
no.
of all, hello. Who said mute
She
me?
thought.
She thought. Oh, he's
Watch
Haitian.
this, watch this.
He's Haitian. He said she
Watch
thought.
this. Who said
that?
No, not listening to understand. Mel.
Who said that? I had to put on my glasses
Look,
real quick.
you know, I had to, look, guys.
I gotta put on my
Stay with
glasses
me.
to see this.
But look,
Who said that?
but look how we still at the same point. Same point. We haven't moved any further because Mel is not listening to understand what I'm saying. Mel, would you say that a lot of guys that expect you to take care of them that you meet? Yes or no? All I need is a yes or no. Yes or no question. I don't need a lecture, a reasoning. I don't need all of that. Yes or no?
No, in the name of Jesus.
Okay, so watch this question. The men that you described,
Yeah.
a lot of the times when you meet women who overly talk
Pagan
about...
en couple no baz. Ay,
Nah,
si
fini.
mieux, fogue alcool la, pague sa
Mel
kapase
just
la.
cannot listen.
Sa
She just
kapase la,
can't.
men. Kokot
She
baba
just
ko,
can't.
men.
She just
Go.
can't.
Sa kapase la.
Guys, she just can't. She just can't. She just can't.
I
Take
speak
the
4
cup.
languages, by the way. Yet, I'm no high value. He's high value. I got 3 degrees. I'm no
Okay,
high value.
okay.
I speak 4 languages,
Can I
but
ask you a
I'm no high value.
Can I ask you a question?
I cook and clean and do a catering business. I'm no high value. I'll freak you like a freaking,
Tell her too.
you know what, from Miami. I'm no high value.
Mel, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Watch this, though. Watch how the respect is not reciprocated. Watch this, guys. Mel.
No, I respect
No,
you.
no,
Don't
no,
say
no,
that,
no, no, no,
brother.
no. Watch
I
this.
respect you.
No,
Yeah.
look, what I'm saying, look.
I respect you.
Based on the standard, yeah, give her water. Look, based on the standard of what a woman consider high value, as a man, do you think I hit those criterias?
Q, because I know you personally, I do, but
No, but hold on, that's not that. I just
Q,
want to ask you a question. Can I finish?
Q, we're
Mel,
not
she said,
talking
I
about
do
you.
all the
I
talking.
think that's really
No,
unfair that
I'm
you
just
guys
asking you a question.
Hold
There's
on.
a reason into why I'm asking this.
You guys are judging me
Guys, I can't.
of the like 1%.
I
We
can't.
have to be fair to the women
can't.
out there where there's like 99% of the men are bum and trash.
I'm muting her, guys.
We cannot-
Guys, I'm a muter. I'm gonna have to mute her because this is getting ridiculous at this point.
Saka pase
Yo,
la.
bro, this is my podcast. I can't even talk. I can't even talk. I can't even speak, guys. Let's be fair. I'm giving her the utmost respect, and I'm not getting it reciprocated. I told you the highest value of currency a woman can give a man is respect. And I'm literally not getting respected right now.
That's not fair. I love my brother.
Yeah,
I
but
respect that.
actions speak louder than words. Right?
Alright.
Men
Go
like
ahead.
action. Men don't like words. Women like words. We like actions.
That is
right?
very true.
Okay.
I'll agree to that. Go ahead.
So when you're talking to a woman, and I'm not even going to use her as an example because she's going to personalize this. Watch this. To the standard of a woman, I'm considerably a high-value man, right? She asked me a minute ago, to the standard of a man, is she considered a high-value man? To a high-value man, I said no. I said the reason being is because Mel is very, very aggressive, very masculine. To a man, that needs a woman to lead him, Mel is a high value woman to a man that needs to be leaded. And the reason why is because Mel has enough masculine energy for the relationship. You are the masculine energy. So what I'm saying is, dating a guy that is extremely alpha, they can't even get a word in with you when you're calling me an alpha man and I'm not getting the respect. So I can only imagine what a man that dates you would have to go through to get his word in with you. It would be a war. It'd be a fight. And this is what I'm getting at. A lot of women end up alone because they cannot self-evaluate. Has Mel been hurt? We all been hurt. It's not just her. We all victims of poor judgment and poor decisions. But I will say this, moving forward, when you look at yourself, you're able to see what made you choose a particular mate that created problems. But if you continue to look for these same people, you're looking for the same results. So sometimes you got to say, okay, what was it about me that saw the good in a person that never showed good? That's one. Okay. What was in me that I didn't see the sign that when we went out to the first dinner, he couldn't afford to pay? That's the second sign. Okay, hold on. Let me go. Hold on, can I finish?
Okay, Anale.
Look, okay, she said, let's go. She said, what about me, watch this, that went to a house, saw that this man lived with his mother, but I was still willing to go lay up with him in his mother's place. Can I cook? So what I'm getting at is, once a person sees these things and they attach themselves to these people, you cannot look for empathy when you've made the choice. The problem is there is no accountability in this conversation. When we talking, right? For instance, I dated a particular woman who didn't make money. She had no job. She was lazy and insecure, very insecure. In order for me to make her secure, I had to show her my phone passwords. I had to do everything. So when I broke up with her, I didn't look for that again. I looked for something completely different because I said, what was it about me that wanted to date a woman that was so insecure? Because you know why? Because I was insecure. So guess what I did? I dated a woman that was insecure to make me feel secure, and I made her feel secure. It was a level of codependency that I couldn't evaluate because I kept blaming her rather than seeing myself. And that's what we did. We trauma bonded. And we had issues within ourselves, and we could not see that we had issues. Go ahead.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Did you mute me?
No.
Oh, you were lying?
I never muted you.
Oh, I love you.
That's a little rude.
Thank you. Okay.
I had to say that to make her stop talking.
Exactly. I thought I was muted, so I stopped talking.
That's crazy.
I really thought you see, women mind games. I really thought I was muted, so I was like, oh, I gotta wait till he press the button.
That's like
so I start talking.
When the sheep think that they get electrocuted with fence, and then they think the fence is there, but it ain't there no more.
Exactly. I really thought you muted me. That's why I stopped talking. Oh.
Somebody said, great job.
He got me. All right.
But based on what I just said,
yeah,
that's not. What did you get out of that?
No, I will.
Stay what I said. What did you get out of that?
I will take accountability. I will say that I have been hurt, as so many women my age, my generation, we have been hurt. And like I said, what role models do the men that we date have? They don't have enough role models, you know? So we come up, we're dating with our guards up. We come up, even like, especially like immigrants or whatnot. Like I said, I'm an immigrant, and like I have to work extra hard to get my shit together. So now I have this like go, build, get your shit together. Like nobody's coming to save you mentality. Sorry. Because nobody's coming to save you mentality. It's not my fault. So that's why I said, like, when it comes to dating a relationship and how we think, we have to think about the person's age. We have to think about their background, their cultural background. Because with me, it's like, I don't think I'm getting a handout. I don't think I'm going to just go sit here and not work, get EBT, get, affordable housing, all that stuff. Like, I'm Haitian. Like, we come here and I'm working 2-3 jobs. I worked yesterday, I worked the night before, got up, 12 o'clock, went to Brooklyn, did some charity event, no sleep, got home 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, went back to work at 7, worked all last night, came 7, come back here 12. Like, I have this mentality of a hustler in me. That's just how I am as a Haitian. Like I'm trying to do good. I'm really trying to follow like the Bible and how I was raised and whatnot. But anyways, back to what you're saying. I agree with you.
Somebody say get to the point.
Yo, kiss my.
No curse. But what I'm getting at is this. I could sit here and say I did all of that too, but I did it. We do it without expecting anything in regards. Because you're doing it because you want a particular lifestyle.
We do want to.
So if you want the lifestyle, stop complaining about it. You want the lifestyle.
I'm not complaining. What I'm saying is, you were saying that, men, we have to submit. You guys have to lead or whatever, which is fine.
I never said that.
But remember, the pool of men that we have, especially, like I said, I keep using New York City as an example. The pool of men that we have in New York City is way different than the pool of men that we have in like Florida, because I also grew up in Florida. It's like the women in Florida that they might not be banking 6 figures, but guess what? They can fix your fridge or your TV if it's broken. They could build a fence. They could, cut the grass and do landscaping. They could build some stuff in your house, even though they're like they're making like $50,000 a year. The men in New York, they could make 120 and don't know how to do nothing. They don't know how to boil an egg. So with me personally, and you're like, like you're saying, don't personalize it, but I'm just saying, like, we have to be mindful of what we are getting as women. There's not enough men out here. And I've said this to you. Most of the men that have their S together, they are married, like they're high value men. They're already married, already dating, right? Or let's say as a nurse, I know certain, doctors or whatever, like high value men, they have girlfriends. They're narcissistic because, or they're players because
so every man with their life together got problems.
They have problems.
Every man. Wow.
Not every man. Every man. But most of them that have their S together, they know they're hot, whatever, because they're, like I said, for one of you that's high value, there's like 10 of us.
Are you attracted to high value men?
Am I attracted to high value men?
Yes or no?
I would say no.
Okay.
I would say no.
Next question. But it's weird that you say you're not attracted to high value men, but you'll complain about a man not being a high value man.
No, I'm not. I never complain about a man not being a high value man. I'm complaining about a man not being a high value man and wanting me to submit to BS. What do you want me to submit to? If you are a man, not talking about economics, you could be a whole. Literally, you could scrape gum off the floors of a gym for a living and make $30,000 an hour. If you come home and you respect me, you love me, you make me feel like a woman, you support me, and I promise you, I will love you with all my might.
You know what I just asked you though?
Literally was engaged.
You know what I asked you though?
Remember.
I asked you though,
What?
do you consider me a high value man?
I did.
And I asked you, to the standard of a woman, I'm considerably a high value man.
Yeah, but you said that I wasn't.
Well, you know why?
Because I wouldn't commit and I would submit and I didn't want to respect.
That's not why. You took that. You just made that up.
Okay, so why do you think I'm not a high value woman?
Because
why?
To the standard of a high value man, you won't meet the criteria of what they consider.
So what's the criteria? Ladies, take out your notebooks.
Every time I speak.
Hold on. Ladies.
Number one is respect.
Take out
something
your notebook.
you cannot give.
Take out your notebook. Let's take note.
Okay.
The high value man will tell us.
She's telling me what a man is. This is sickening at this point.
I'm talking to the ladies. Where's the camera? I'm talking to the ladies. Take out your notebook. We are going to learn from a high value man what makes a high value woman.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I talk now, please?
You guys, wait. Let's give
Imagine
him a
dating
chance to
someone
get
you
their
have to
notebook.
beg him to have a conversation. That is crazy, and they think that's high value. That is crazy.
So lesson number 1, shut the F up, I guess.
No.
I guess.
And now guess what she's gonna say? You know what she's gonna say?
I guess.
You know
they don't want me to talk. They want to talk all the way. They don't want me to talk. Go
can
ahead,
I be fair? I want you to see this, Mel, please.
Yeah.
This is being grown now. Guys, the whole time we've been on this podcast, have I been extremely respectful to everything she say?
I agree.
Hold on, let him talk. I want you to see this.
So I've been disrespectful?
Look, let the man talk. You're not saying, you look, come on. Yes. Like, Mel, I'm being fair. Can I talk for a second?
Go ahead.
She asked a question, and every time I say this question, she never lets me finish this.
I'm going to let you finish.
No, you're having a problem because in order to get a high-value man, you have to know what a high-value man wants. In order for me to get a high-value woman, I have to know what a high-value woman wants. I meet the criteria of what a high-value woman would want. A high-value man don't want no argumentative woman that's combative. I don't know how to stop talking for 2 seconds. Because you know why?
So they want to shut us up.
I can't do this.
Women.
Guys, we're going to finish it.
They want to shut us up. I'm the only one in the studio.
This is crazy.
They want us to shut up.
This is
Okay,
crazy.
so that's lesson number 1. I'm going to get my pen. To get a high value man, shut up. Okay, next.
Can I say that statement in
I'ma let you
its
finish.
rightest term?
I'm going to shut up.
Have a level of reserve where you're able to be told about yourself. And I don't feel like every time I'm telling you about yourself, you're going to go on attack and start complaining and yelling. It can't work that way.
Okay, so don't think you all that. Number 1, shut up. Second one, don't think you all that.
Guys, just so you know.
Go ahead.
Well,
Next
you know what I got out of this whole conversation? I got a whole level of you're a feminist, Mom. You're a feminist.
Hold on.
You're a feminist.
Q.
You know why? Because I'm going to tell you something. Hold on. You emasculate men for having standards of what they want. And I'm going to tell you something. This is narcissistic.
Don't drop no bomb.
No, Mel.
What's the
I'm being honest.
undrop bomb
Hold on.
button?
Can I finish? Can I say something? When a man has
Undrop
standards.
the bomb.
Hold on. When men have standards, you belittle their standards because you make your standards the priority, which is very narcissistic.
So only
Very
men
narcissistic.
can have standards and women cannot have standards.
No.
You're seeing this?
Guys.
How they are bullying me? There are all men in this studio.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
They want me to be
Let's wrap
quiet. They want me to
Crazy.
listen to what they want. They want to drop bombs when I do not agree to these
Time out.
bombs.
Watch this question. She asked me a question. Watch this, guys. She said, Q, what is the standard of a high-value woman to a high-value man? And every time I try to tell you, you cut me off. Because it doesn't meet your criteria, which says
Okay,
that
go
you have
ahead.
a level of narcissism in you because you make it all about yourself. Narcissists
I'm
aren't
just
accountable.
talking to all the women that don't have a voice that's been
But the
told
women
to
that
be
wanna
quiet
know-
and shut up forever.
But Mel, that's not what we're doing right now.
What are we doing
That's
right now?
not what I'm not telling you to shut up and be quiet.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm telling you to be able to
So-
listen.
You said, what
Be
was
able-
the second one?
How about comprehend? That's the word. I don't think she get listen.
She don't know how to, she can't.
Like, comprehending, seeing what he's saying. That's all.
Okay, so go ahead.
They said you have to listen to understand.
Is that a man or a female?
That's a
Who said
female.
that? Female? All right.
All I'm saying is
her
this.
bills are paid. That's why she's saying that.
Oh my God, what if she work hard every day and pay her own bills?
What if she has a mansion that has
Go ahead.
Okay, but watch this. When
That
you
means
say-
if her man
Oh
got
my
7
God.
figures, her bills are paid. That's just like, girl, just listen and be quiet. Your bills are paid. I got them Gucci
somebody
shoes.
said, and I agree with this.
Go ahead.
Somebody said you're very guarded.
Guarded?
Yeah. Very guarded. I agree.
I like that word. I'll take that word.
Okay, but can
no
the
problem.
person? I genuinely believe that I just told you 5 times the highest level of respect a woman can give a man is respect. The highest level of
Do you
courtesy.
feel disrespected, Q?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm fighting with you to get a message or talk.
All right. So
And then every time I
so-
speak, you're not letting me
So
even get my
so
word off.
basically you want to do all your
It-
point without me to rebuttal.
No, when you speak, I listen.
Oh, okay.
But when I
'Cause to be
speak, I don't get the
fair-
same level of respect.
To be fair, when I was in college and I was in school, they always told me like you shouldn't
Somebody
be a nurse, you
said-
should be a lawyer because you
Yep.
like to argue.
All
So maybe it's
that
me.
talking
I
over.
like to argue.
Guys,
So-
can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
Every time I speak on my live, do she cut me off and literally take the chain of thought to what she want to talk about? Yes or no, guys, on my live?
Do you cut me
Somebody
off or
sent me-
no?
Because I don't.
Do you cut me off?
I have at times. I have to.
Okay. So I'm gonna put on my glasses.
I definitely have. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying is that I'm just passionate because like I said,
But guys-
as women, we were bought to be silenced. I don't feel like I am a feminist. I am a feminist.
Guys, I'm about
I
to
don't
wrap
feel like
this up.
I'm a feminist.
I'm about to wrap
I
it
just
up.
feel like
We can't.
everything that my brother Q is saying, I agree with some of it. I disagree with some of it, but I just feel like I understand. But all the shoes don't fit, the same feet. Like we're all gonna fit the same thing. All I'm saying
Somebody
is,
said let you talk until you get tired.
so I could go to sleep like a baby. Is that a woman or a man?
It don't matter. It's a person.
No, it does matter. Because if a woman says something to me, then I could kind of like comprehend like where's she coming from. If a man says something to me, I could also comprehend where
But
he's
Mel,
coming
but Mel,
from.
but Mel,
Because
Mel,
most men
Mel.
want us to submit. Once again, what is another word for submission? Because right now, you all want me to submit to Q.
No.
As my older brother, y'all want me to
Listen.
just shut up and be
Listen
quiet,
too, though.
which I am not going to do.
Okay,
I
she will.
promise you that. Never.
Somebody said, "Oh no, Mel."
Oh no.
So can I speak?
Okay, go ahead.
Yo, ain't it crazy that I have to ask 100 times, "Can I speak?"
So can I speak? You've been speaking.
Mel,
Can I
Mel,
speak?
You don't think you speak a lot?
I do. I'm not gonna lie.
lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Go ahead.
Which is okay because again, I do respect your words.
Okay.
But
So go ahead and speak.
the issue I'm having here is we're trying to get her past a point that she just can't hear because of the fact it triggers a trauma anytime you say something. Right? Mel has an issue with seeing that a lot of the women, they keep dating these guys because they cannot look at themselves. Mel, if you know that you're the type of woman, for instance, let's just say hypothetically you're a giver. If you date a taker, all a taker does is what? Take. So now you're dating a taker and you complain about a taker taking. When you meeting someone, the courting phase is the phase where you're starting to identify who you're dealing with. You cannot take a person that's a certain color and try to repaint them. Our culture is so adamant about repainting people that we can't see that people have issues. And when you're dating issues, the issues either A, in most cases, if you go into a negative room and people keep disrespecting you, eventually you're gonna get negative, right? So you're in a negative room with somebody and you're trying to change the negativity out of this person. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's never gonna happen. So when you take a person that you're dating that's a certain way, it's because of you. Because a person can only take advantage of someone who's allowing them to take advantage of, right? Because again, before you give your intimate prize, right, you should know who you're getting intimate with. And if you don't know who you're getting intimate with, that means you've been bamboozled. Because words don't mean nothing.
I was just about to say, people lie,
but you
they play us, we've been
fast.
bamboozled. And as women, we are always a victim of that. You guys, we get false hope, false promises. People.
You don't think women do that too, Mel?
I think the only women that do that are looking for something from you that they don't have. That's why I always encourage my women to be self-sufficient, have your education, have your own money, because then you're going to have to change yourself to pretend to like somebody that you don't. You're going to have to pretend to settle because you need his financials to live. You need his financials to take care of your kids. You need his financials to travel and do certain things and maintain your lifestyle. When you have your certain things, I don't have to deal with a fake person. I don't. I really don't.
But if Mel, this is what I have an issue with you. I'm gonna say it straight up.
Go ahead.
You're a woman that make money, right?
I don't make no money. I'm broke.
That's not. Come on, you're being funny. I'm just asking a question.
IRS. I make no money.
Okay.
No money. IRS.
Mel, you on the books. You W-2. They're gonna see it. You can't hide it.
Boy.
You can't hide the money.
You're plum.
So you can't hide it if you wanted to, right? They tax it before you touch it.
You can't, bim.
So what I'm getting at is, if you are a woman, it seems like to me, and personally to me, there's a level of anger for the fact that you feel like you're doing too much. But I'm trying to explain to you, if you want these guys that can be the kind of man you want, you have to get back in your femininity. Because being in your masculinity, men that are masculine are not attracted to masculine women. It don't make sense.
What's being feminine?
Feminine is is knowing when to literally, it's not about aggression. Feminine energy is like aggression. You can get the same message across with less aggression. You can say the same exact...
How can I be more feminine? As your little sister, can you advise me? How can I be more feminine?
I think it might be too late.
It's too late. I have bills to pay. I have a mortgage. We're in 2024. I have school loans. I have a mortgage. I have a car note. I have shit. I have a business. I don't have time to be feminine right now. What are we doing? Have you looked at what's going on with the elections? Have we looked at what's going on with the economics? I am tired, okay? I am overworked and underpaid. We don't have time to be feminine right now. I don't have time.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Baby.
I'm going to wrap it up.
Oh, you done with me?
I got to wrap it up.
No, you got to
It's too much.
It's too much?
Everybody
let him talk, let him speak, let him cook?
It's crazy.
What's crazy?
They're like, what?
What?
Guys, all I'm saying is this. The table that we're trying to build, men and women got to build this table together.
You asked me a question. Did I ever answer?
Yeah, you went all over the place.
So this is where I brought to the table. Are you ready?
Oh, here you go.
So to the table, I'm the whole table, by the way. The whole 5-course meal.
But you resent cooking.
What? I'm the whole caterer.
No, but you resent, what I'm getting at is, stay with me.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
You resent the fact that you're this provider that you brag about being and you resent doing the job. It's crazy.
I like how they brag.
You made a
it's
baby.
Not a brag. I'm
right?
not
Look,
bragging.
you made a
it.
kid and you mad at the fact that you got to take care of the kid.
No, I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging.
Mel, you love your home?
I do. I
You
love
love your
my
car?
home. I love my car.
And everything you brag about, your degree, your career, right? It comes with a level of responsibilities that if you want to sustain it, you have to do it. It is what it is.
I'm not okay. No, that's fair.
But guys,
I agree. I mean. Listen, you know
Wrap it
what?
up. I agree.
It's a lot. It's a lot to indulge in one day. I will say.
that was a lot.
A lot of trauma. You know,
Extreme.
and to be fair, there's a lot of women out like me out there that we try to do the right thing. Okay, we went to school, we got the degrees, we got the house, we got the business. We don't have no kids. We're trying to get our S together, but then we're not getting the ring. We're not getting the stability. We're not getting the high value men.
They won't like
because
it, Mel.
they're saying that we are too masculine.
But I'm sitting
and
here
we're not
telling
feminine
you
enough.
that even, you know the dopest thing a woman can do, Mel? Is be extreme.
Be quiet.
No,
They want to quiet us. Can you believe this?
You see
Can
this?
You believe this?
This
They want
is-
us to be quiet.
this is
like,
ridiculous.
What is this? What year is this? What year
Mel,
are we living in?
can I say something, Mel?
They want us to be.
Can I say
for
something,
me
Mel?
to be feminine right now,
Mel.
they want me to be like this.
But every time I speak, she cuts me off. In 1 minute, she's saying you're this masculine man,
Hey
and she won't listen to me.
guys.
But
I'm
she
with
want a man.
you on IG. Hi. Boobs all out.
All right, can I say something?
That's feminine.
Wow,
Wow.
that's like
Follow me.
that's stereotyping people.
I have to.
So if your grandmother,
What's the stereotype?
So let me ask you a
What's
question.
the stereotype?
Stereotype is preconceived notions of a person that in generalizing people.
Correct.
That's
what
bad.
is my age, 33, most women my age, single, not married, doing right now?
Having kids and being married.
No, they're not. They're selling
It
their
depends.
bodies.
You
They
said-
are selling their bodies.
Wow,
Stop
I'm
it. They are
not
not
this
getting
one.
married.
I'm leaving
They
this
are
one
not
alone.
getting married.
You said women.
They are not getting
Did you say color?
degrees. They're not getting degrees.
That's not true,
They're
Mel.
not getting
Mel,
homes.
black women are some of the most
They're
educated women on
not
earth.
They're not.
That's not true.
They're doing this.
Mel, look at the statistics. Mel, your statistics not matching what you're saying right now, Mel. Yo, look it up. Right now, black women are some of the most educated creatures in America.
Follow me.
Yo, we taking the social media people that you
Wait,
follow
hold on.
and watch.
You're agreeing with him?
Look
They're
it
not
up.
doing this?
So, could do me a favor, Chris?
No.
Please
don't
look up the
lie,
statistics
don't lie
of black women
to
getting
Q.
educated.
Don't lie to Q.
We're going to bring up statistics.
What are the average women my age, 30s, I'm 33 years old, single, not married, no kids, what are they doing right now to get attention or to just move on? They're doing this.
There's a mass majority of
They're
it, but to
not getting
generalize all
degrees.
women, that
They're
is
not.
crazy.
I have TikTok.
It's
I have
crazy.
Instagram.
Because you live
I
on
have
social media.
OnlyFans.
People that are doing well don't be on media like that.
Not me.
They don't have time for it unless
So
they
that's
get
what
paid
I'm
for it.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So why I said what's the average? What's the average woman doing right now?
Hold on. I'm about to read
What are
it
we
right now.
doing? What are we doing right
Hold
now?
on, can I talk now?
Tell me.
So
Go ahead.
can I
I'm
get
ready.
2 seconds?
Uh-huh.
Black women are surprisingly black men when it comes to higher education. Statistics.
Age group.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Every time it's not her narrative, she has to control the narrative. That is narcissistic. That is narcissistic. I have to control the narrative. If it's not going the way I want, I'm going to control it. And I'm going to be a butt about it. I'm going to yell and I'm going to overtalk him because I have to control. That's narcissistic. I hope you see it.
So you have to control the
No,
conversation.
I let you speak. When I say you said a question that is not true. So I said, can I bring up the statistics?
Oh,
guys?
facts. Okay,
yes.
he's speaking
And now
facts.
can I talk?
All right, he's
Black
speaking
women
facts.
are surprisingly surpassing. Excuse me, Mel. This is crazy.
All right, go ahead.
It's just. But why do we have to tell her that though?
All right, I'm ready.
Black women are surpassing black men when it comes to higher education.
Of course.
Statistics. A minute ago you didn't say that. Can I finish?
I have 3
Can I
degrees.
finish?
Of
Oh
course
my
we
God. Yo, after this, guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
Go ahead.
I can't yell over a person. I don't like yelling.
All right, don't
It's
yell.
like it's
don't
crazy.
Yell. Don't yell.
Statistics show that out of all bachelor's degrees earned by African Americans, black women are responsible for 2/3. Also, black women hold 70% of all master's degrees and 60% of doctrine earned by black men and women. Let me say my statement now. If a minute ago, Mel said that these
Okay.
girls, hold on, these women are on TikTok showing off and living this bougie, crazy life. When you look at influencers, right? 9 out of 10 times when you look at social media, right, it's a very small percentage of people that's like that. But again, you give it so much attention that it becomes the broad lens of your lens. The world I'm in, all the women are educated. The world I'm in, all the women got degrees. The world I'm in, all the women got houses. The world I'm in, all the women have cars. The world I'm in, all the women are doing their thing. And a lot of them are not masculine. They're very feminine. So again, when you talk to a very career-driven women, it comes with ego. And I said this in the beginning, when you talk to very career-driven women, it seems like they hate the fact that they have to have responsibility. They don't like it. So again, you did it and you wanted this lifestyle, so you got to deal with the consequences of choosing to have that lifestyle. It is what it is.
So
We're about to finish
just FYI, I wanted him to read the facts. Yet they want
wrap it up.
Yet they want us to be quiet.
So I'm gonna let you say something before we get out of here. What do you guys say before we get out of here? Those are remarks.
What do I bring to the table? I am the table. I am the whole table, a 5-course meal, dessert, and a coupon. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. Damn. Now watch this. Guys,
What do you bring to the table, Cute? SPP?
SPP.
That's it. All right.
I'm also a great father. I'm a great example to a son or a daughter of what a man is. I'm God-fearing. I know how to let a woman lead when it's needed. When you say leader, meaning I'm not going to cry about doing the job that a leader's supposed to do. If I hired you to be the supervisor, why are you complaining with the staff? You're the supervisor for a reason. So again, what makes me a high-value man, I'm not going to run to the person. In most cases, when you're dealing with a person that, quote-unquote, is the leader, they're crying about doing the job that a leader's supposed to do. When you're a leader, at the end of the day, you're going to always have pressure. You're going to always have. Michael Jordan is considerably the best ball player of all time because of the pressure he's had, and he was able to live up to those standards. But a lot of times when you have people who want to be these people who don't have the level of mental capacity to deal with the headaches that come along with leading, that means you're not a leader. It's just what it is. So guys, on my podcast today, for those who don't understand, leading lacks ego. Leading is about knowing what is the best decision for your family and the best decision for the team. When we're talking about a team, a person should not be getting married if they don't understand what a team entails. A person should not be dating if they're thinking individual. We have to get rid of the you, the me, and gotta bring the you, the I's, the us. All these me's, yous. This is why we're having problems. Our culture going to continue to behave as such because I genuinely believe that if I bring, quote unquote, the chicken or the entree, right, to the table, I need my woman to bring desserts. I need my woman to bring something called appetizers. I need my woman to bring something called sides. And that's how a table stands. You see a table right now, and if you put the legs in the middle of the table, what happens? If you put weight on either side, it will collapse. And when you look at a man and a woman take one end of the table, I take one end of the table. When you put things on top of the table, it stands firm. That's how I believe that a relationship's supposed to be. It's about we. Again, I don't make money to throw it in my face that I make more money than her. I look at it as we have more money for us. And let's build and go furthering together. That is the healthiest way to build a table in 2024. And a lot of these tables are dysfunctional and toxic because everything is about me, it's mine's and not ours. Come on. You got something to say?
I don't have anything to say. I'm working on being feminine.
All right. Can I finish this, guys? Listen, guys, I love you guys. Till next time. Don't let that go over your head.